Sonnet 117 by William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616. Accuse me thus, that I have scanted all wherein I should your great deserts repay, forgot upon your dearest love to call, whereto all bonds do tie me day by day, that I have frequent been with unknown minds, and given to time your own dear-purchas'd right, and that I have hoisted sails to all the winds which should transport me furthest from your sight, book both my wilfulness and errors down, and on just proof surmise accumulate. Bring me within the level of your frown, but shoot not at me in your waken'd haste, since my appeal says I did strive to prove the constancy and virtue of your love. Okay, so this is a sonnet by William Shakespeare of Stratford-upon-Avon. This is to the fair youth who Shakespeare has fallen in love with, or he's in love with. And this poem is defending himself against accusations of infidelity and ingratitude, and he's saying that the only reason he's committed these offences is because he's testing the constancy of the love of the fair youth. So he's done these things, and he's saying, but the reason is it's not because I don't love you, it's because I wanted to test your constancy, the constancy and virtue of your love. So I was trying to prove the strength of your love, and that's why I've done these things. Accuse me thus. So accuse me of the following: that I have scanted all wherein I should your great deserts repay. So I've been ungrateful. I've avoided paying you back what you deserve. I haven't been treating you in the way that you deserve. Okay, so I shouldn't repay this bond. It's a repayment of a debt almost. Forgot upon your dearest love to call. So I didn't come and see you when I should have come to see you. I've avoided you. Whereto all bonds do tie me day by day. So your love, which is something that I become closer and closer to. I become more bonded to your love day by day. But I haven't repaid you fairly for your love. Accuse me that I have been frequent with unknown minds. Accuse me of spending time with people that I don't know, with strangers, with unknown minds. That I have frequent been. I've spent time with people that I didn't know, with strangers, people who I knew, and given to time your own dear-purchas'd rights. And I haven't given you. I've given away. I've just squandered. I've squandered time which was your own dear purchased right, something that you bought at an expensive price. And here he's saying that the fair youth has much more right to be with Shakespeare than anybody else, because you purchased it with your love, with your time, with your attitudes. but I've spent this time with other people. I haven't acted in the right way. That I have hoisted sail to all the winds, which should transport me farthest from your sight. So I've put up sails to take me as far away from you as possible. I put myself in situations that will take me away from you. That I'm letting the winds carry me as far as possible away from you. And this is something I've done. I've got into situations which take me away from you. I've done this on purpose, and I shouldn't have done this. Maybe this is a bad thing. Both my willfulness and errors. Book both my willfulness and errors down. Write down all of my mistakes, all of my errors, all of my bad intentions. And on just proof, surmise, accumulate, and add to that logic. Surmise the other things I've been doing. Think about the other bad things that I've been doing, the other unfair things that I've been doing. Speculate about my other misdeeds based on what you already know. And bring me within the level of your frown. So I think get ready to frown at me. Be ready to frown at me. But shoot not at me in your waken'd haste. But don't get angry with me. So be prepared to be upset with me, but don't shoot me. Don't get really angry by thinking about all of the things I've done and all of the things that I might have done. Yeah, but don't be angry with me for all of these offences, for this list of errors. Please don't be angry. Because my appeal says, I did strive to prove the constancy and virtue of your love. Because in reality I did all of these things to prove the constancy of your love, to prove that you loved me, to prove these things in you. And all of these things I've done, or I've been doing, as a way to prove your love, to prove that you really do love me. So don't be angry with me for these offences. To me, I think this is more like an excuse, because maybe if they really love each other, Shakespeare doesn't need to test him. And to me, this sonnet is saying that there are still clearly problems between the two. There are problems in the relationship, and Shakespeare is insecure about the love of the fair youth, and the fair youth clearly has reason to be insecure about the actions of Shakespeare as well. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Sonnet 117 by William Shakespeare.